Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. Normally we do either a Meatless Monday or a Motivational Monday. So maybe this will be motivational, maybe not, but it is definitely a Meatless Monday. So I thought I would do this recipe first because it's quick, it's easy, it's delicious, and it's affordable, okay? Because we're doing what's affordable, right? And then we're going to get into the juice I made. So first of all, my name is Helen and I am a plant-based eater. For me, the definition of plant-based is when you are eating the majority of your foods are plants, whether you grow them yourself or you buy them. It's when you're shopping in the produce department or the freezer section for your fruits and your vegetables. That is what plant-based is for me. Plant-based is also, I kind of like, I'm a little loose on it. So I would say like 85% of your daily meals is plants, because that way your other, little 15 is just whatever you so choose for it to be. Hopefully it's a healthier option if it is a meat, right? A cleaner meat, right? So anyway, that is what I deem it is. I still buy packaged foods here and there. Y'all know that. My kids, they buy what they want to buy. But for the most part, I'm a plant-based girly, okay? So we're going to get into what I decided to make today. All right, so I did decide to try out for the second time, and I'm doing it a little bit different than I did it before. I am doing some cauliflower tacos. I've been wanting these for so freaking long, and they just kind of remind me of almost like potato tacos, like that, but not as dense, right? But it still has that flavor and spice, because y'all know I make it spicy like you would do like a regular taco. So I get the comment a lot when I make walnut meat tacos, and people say, oh, I don't eat nuts, so I don't like walnuts, or it takes too long for them to soften, I don't like the crunchy, da-da-da. Well, I know everybody like potatoes, okay? Everybody like the texture of potatoes. Y'all know how it is. So I figured, how can I give you like a healthier option than a potato taco, right? It's cauliflower tacos. So the ingredients for my tacos, let's get into it. So we're going to use salt, we're going to use cumin, we're going to use some garlic powder, onion powder, and we're definitely going to use some chili powder. Now, I love making these. This is one of my go-tos. Anything taco, y'all know. But I like making tacos preferably with walnut meat. I think it just gives it that extra But I'm getting into the cauliflower. It's less carbs, less calories. We're getting into it. So let's get into it. Taco Tuesday is coming up. I figured I'd do this a little early so you can go out and get your ingredients. Now listen, some of us like to get ahead of cauliflower. Went to Kroger's today, baby. That head was $2.99 a pound. We're not doing that. Nope. Went to the freezer department. They were 2 for $3. It takes a little bit longer because it has that added moisture in it. But if you want to get that moisture out quicker, throw them in the air fryer, and it will be much quicker for you. I decided on the oven method because I got time today. Okay. Plus, I was making green juice. By the way, let me just tell you what I made today. So today I decided to go out to the garden, get some chard and some mint. So for my juice today, we have green apple, celery, we have lime, we have ginger, chard, and mint. And this is the juice I decided to make, a green juice. I wanted something healthy, something, once again, affordable. We're using what we got, and that's what's in the garden, okay? Now, I did go out and get some celery, and I told you all, I find celery and everything else, you gotta go early on a deal. Let me show you. So for today's Kroger's run on a deal, I looked up with these. So these are the celery hearts. So it has 2 packs in here, which means it's 4 bundles of celery. That's what I use for here. It's one whole bag like this. And then I found these beautiful broccoli bites. Oh my God, y'all know I love these. So, and then these were $1.35 marked down. Between today and tomorrow, baby, they will be gone, okay? Now this, when you buy the bags like this and they're bundled in the red bag at the Kroger's here, like in Houston, I've gone on the other side of town, they were 99 cents. But mine sell them for $1.25 a bag, so we're using what we got. I cut up about 3 cloves of garlic as well as half of a yellow onion. So we're going to toss that in there. I have my cauliflower. They do come diced like the rice cauliflower. if you just want to buy that, this is frozen, so it's probably going to have some moisture in it. I probably should air fry to get this moisture out, but I'm just going to do this. So we're going to like chop it like as if it was like the browns, right? Not as fine as the cauliflower rice, but just little chunks and pieces. Because the more surface area we have, the more seasons and herbs we can have on our food that will absorb. So that's what I'm going to do. My hands are clean. And this is for me. I'm trying to make enough so I can have some today and some for leftovers. Alright, so let's get the rest of this in here. And let's start adding our seasonings. I'm going to drizzle this with olive oil. Now, olive oil is so, oh my God, it's so good for you. But y'all, them calories rack up fast with olive oil. That's the sea salt. We got us some cumin, one of my favorite seasonings. Y'all, I love cumin. And I don't use the salts. I use the onion powders and the garlic powders. I don't use the salt. Make sure you season this to taste. If you have one of those packets and you prefer a packet, use the packet. Just try to get the low sodium packet. I'm just going to kind of incorporate all this together. I just want to make sure everything's covered. This is why I like to do the fine chops. So it's like more surface area, like I said. A little pan, baking dish with some parchment paper on here. You could do this in the air fryer if you're in a hurry. Yeah, I just want to kind of spread it out some. Then it's good to go. So here we go. Alright, so I have a cauliflower in the oven. I've already taken it out and did the toss over just to make sure that I'm moving it around and we're doing it on both sides. We are going to head out to the garden. I harvested some hibiscus roselle recently, and I'm going to go out and get some mint so we can make the kids their hibiscus mint. Girl, I call it fruit punch, okay? Because it's sweet. Okay, come on, let's go. Let's go. We have a couple of options. We have a couple of options. We have this mint right here. I think this is strong mint. I want to say this is the orange mint. Well, let's just grab a little bit of everything because we're using what's fresh. We're not going to get anything dry today because we're going to boil them up. A really nice little beverage. What's going on here? There we go. Recently, I was gifted the opportunity to make juice for Lululemon, and when I did, I cut a bunch of this mint because this is what I use to make my juice with. So I'm going to the other side and grab a little bit more of this mint. You don't really need a lot. It just tastes good. It's like a minty hibiscus girl Kool-Aid. So, all right. Let's go wash this off. So if you watched my hibiscus roselle video, if you didn't, go back and watch it. You already know how to prepare this, so I don't really have to show you. But I'm going to just drop this in the pot. It's quite a bit, but it's going to be so good, y'all. And then I'm going to show you how you can't boil them with this inside because you're going to have pectin, which is like a gel, so we don't want that. We're going to take this out. By the way, I got some requests on the email for the receipt for the seeds. I'll be sending them out this week. I'll get on that this week. And for those who email me, you'll get an email that says, you know, I shipped it or whatever. So, okay, that one didn't come out right. So basically what we want is only the calyx. So I'm going to go through here. I'm probably not going to do all of these. I'm going to do quite a bit. I want a really nice dark one. and make it kind of concentrated. And that way they can just add water to it if they want. I think that's what we're going to end up doing here. I can stick them in here. So I just take the backs off, just like that, just a little bit. I use my thumbs to press basically the pod that holds all your seeds. And then here is what we want in our liquid. All right, the camera's a little crooked. I want to show you something else too. If you cut it far enough, you might be able to just, well, this one didn't do it. Squeeze it out and then have it. So while that is cooking, we are going to make us some tortillas. I wanted to make some flour tortillas, but there's just, Look, I know better. I can't eat like one of the flour. And the flour, you know how it is. So I'm going to get some corn tortillas. We're going to heat them up so we can make our tacos. All right, so we're going to go ahead and plate up our tacos. So we got 3 shells here. You can make them as crispy as like you want to, basically. So I'm just going to move this around a little bit. Oh my God, this smells so good. This smells so good. All right, let's grab a knife. So I have a little bit of cilantro from the garden. I don't have a lot. I feel like I should have grew more. That's what I feel like, but it's okay. We have some lettuce. Lettuce is growing so well in the garden too. Imagine growing your own cauliflower and making your own cauliflower tacos. Yeah. That would be so legit. So legit. Too legit to quit. Avocado is good for us too. As women in menopausal stage. So now I have some of this I saw at Kroger's. It was another one of those. I think it has the 12th as the date on here. It's called fire roasted salsa. I've been eating this with celery while I've been filming. Because that's how good it is. I might have a smidgen of some vegan sour cream. Let me see if I have any in there. I may. Don't know. Yeah, but this cilantro is strong. The cilantro from the garden, man, this is so good. Now, if you're that person who has got to have cheese, get your little cheese, just a little sprinkle. They say everything in moderation. I would just suggest to get the bar and just shred yourself. We still buy shredded cheese here because the kids like to put it on, everything, their tacos, a lot of things. They don't eat as much as they used to. I have been incorporating a lot of nutritional yeast in like meals, and so in our meals, and so what happens is it already has like that little flavor. I think it's just the idea sometimes to see it and you know, because the tacos are already so flavorful that sprinkled cheese is just like a little, you know, something on top. But I did the vegan sour cream. That's all I got left. So that's what this looks like. From my kitchen to yours. It doesn't taste like cauliflower. So that's the one thing I like about cauliflower is that it literally takes on the flavor of whatever you season with. I think it's the same thing with almost anything, right? Like, not too many people are just raw dogging meat. They're seasoning that thing. They marinate that thing. So, same thing. You know, you could probably marinate this too. I just like it when it's fresh. I don't like the watery taste like when it's frozen. So, that's why I left mine in there so long. But yeah, pretty good. So, so I put mine on 400 at first for about, I don't know, like maybe 12 minutes, and then toss it around and put it back down 375 until I felt like it was cooked. And when I mean cooked, I didn't want all that moisture in there. I didn't want like to squeeze it and it was juicy. You know what I mean? That was the goal. Looking for a website or something that I can go ahead and start uploading recipes to. I don't want to put it just on TikTok and Instagram. I want like a service. So if y'all know of any, let me know down below so I can start sharing recipes on there. I hope you enjoyed this plant-based video. I'm about to eat. I almost forgot. All right, so we're going to turn this off. We're going to let it steep for just a little bit longer. I'm going to show you what it looks like right now. I have these jars. I normally have 2 of these. I can make 2 of these normally. I don't know where the other one is right now. So I'm just going to show you what this looks like. Let me do a little quick stir. They like it sweet. I make it really concentrated. And so when I jar it, I'm going to put so much water and then the rest is. That's why I try to add as much as I can in here. Now for these, y'all already know I'm eating these, right? I don't know. I was thinking about candying them, like with the sugar, like soak them wet, put them in like a container with the raw sugar. What do you call it? Sugar in the raw. Shake them real good, throw them in the air fryer, and see what they taste like. Okay, stay tuned. We'll see. Now, mind you, when I turn it off, I'm gonna let it steep for about maybe an hour. I don't know. I'll just let it steep for a while. Oh, that's gonna be good. And it's not even ready. Okay. Whoop, that one just fell apart. Let's get one down from the bottom or something. They're real pliable. It's hot. And they taste good. They taste like, so I keep saying high C. They taste like sweet cranberries. Like I bet you can make, you know how they make the cranberry stuff for Thanksgiving? I bet you can do that with this. That's what it reminds me of. All right. It's off. Put the top on. Leave it alone. It's early. It's just 12 o'clock. The kids won't even want it till later for dinner. I got this jar, like I said, and this other jar. These jars come from IKEA, and these come from Amazon. We're just going to dry them up. Ooh, this is so good. This is so good. Let me know what you think about this type of video. Does this motivate you to go meatless? Even if it's just for a day. Even if it's just for one meal. That's all we need. One meal for a meatless meal. Have you ever had the cauliflower tacos? Will you try them? What is your seasoning recipe for your taco seasoning? That's what I want to know. What do you put in your taco seasoning? I like a little kick to mine. That's why I always add like a little spicy chili. I don't buy just a regular chili. I actually go to the halal store, the Indian grocery, and get our chili packs because they go from like 1 to like 10. Yeah, you just never know what you're going to get with them. But you got to read that package because baby, that stuff be hot. So let me know if you enjoyed this and would like to see more of these plant-based recipes. I'll make sure to bring them out for you. If you have a type of maybe ingredient in mind, you're like, what can we do with this? Send me a message, honey, or put it down in the comments and let me know. If you stayed this long, make sure you put me a pepper emoji in the comment or whatever you want to do, heart, whatever you want to put in the comments. Just let me know you stayed this long. And I hope you have a marvelous, meatless, motivational Monday. Peace and blessings.